What's up, guys? Today let's take a look at this beautiful butterfly guard pass done by Fabricio Hokage Andrey against Fabian Ramirez this last Sunday at the Who's Number 1 tournament. Hokage attempted this pass several times during the match, and it seems like it's his go-to pass against a good leg locker like Fabian Ramirez. So let's take a look here. Hokage takes him down and Fabian throws that butterfly hook there. Now the idea is going to be pinning Fabian down and walking around towards Hokage's right side here, going behind this butterfly hook. That's Hokage's pass. In order to do that, he's going to pin Fabian's to the ground first, pinning at the neck. He already has his right hand pinning or controlling Fabian's neck to keep him down, preventing him from sitting up and playing his butterfly, or from spinning underneath him and inverting in between Hokage's leg, going to leg locks into a false rip here that he's preparing. So Hokage is on his toes here, threading his right leg here in between Fabian's leg to pin the bottom leg here, putting weight with his right knee, pinning Fabian's bottom leg. And he's going to replace this control. Instead of his knee, he's going to use then his left arm here, his left hand to pin Fabian's leg down. Effective control over the neck here, again preventing the sit-up, preventing the inversion, and Fabricio is going to just now control that bottom leg with his grip here. Fabian is trying to thread his arm in between here, between Hokage's hamstring and calf around his knee, hoping to transition into a false rip here, but with this neck control it's hard for Fabian to get closer to him. Also, Hokage is squatting really low here, so there is not really space between his calf and hamstring for Fabian to shoot his arm through. Hokage works on his control of the leg, pinning that leg down so he can start now walking behind Fabian's. He's clearing now, stepping back with this leg to clear this butterfly hook, and once he clears that, he's free to start walking around. A nice angle here, still pinning his leg until he replaces this control with the arm, pinning Fabian's leg down so he can walk around and pass that guard. Now look, because Fabian is completely extended, there is a gap here between his knee and his torso, and Fabricio is going to eventually, at the end of the pass, clear this leg with his left knee, getting more or less into a knee on stomach position. Hokage keeps stretching Fabian, opening him up, and walking to the side with that neck control here, keeping him down. Now, Fabian could try to break this grip here to try to recover his guard, or have an elbow and knee connection here, preventing Hokage from having that knee on stomach here and completing the pass, but Fabian prefers to frame on his hip, which is essentially just pinning himself down here because Hokage is putting weight down against this frame, pinning Fabian down. Now he lets go the neck control, going to the leg to clear that leg a little more, to poke his left knee through there into that space, passing the guard and getting into a knee on stomach position here, ready to take Fabian's back. Meanwhile, still pinning his far leg down, pinning that hip down, so Fabian has a hard time turning into Hokage, trying to face him. Eventually, Hokage finishes that pass. Now, we have one more example here too. Same pass, but in a more athletic way, flying way, basically. So we are here again, Hokage standing up, and Fabian pulls and throws that butterfly hook there. Immediately you see the grips of Hokage here, pinning that knee down and controlling the neck so Fabian cannot sit up or invert as we talked before. And Hokage starts walking around doing the same pass. Fabian do a better job now trying to open his left knee here, making it harder for Hokage to come around this knee. Also, Hokage didn't have that initial pressure pinning Fabian's leg down with his right knee here, so it's more of a loose pass. Hokage keeps circling around. You see now that Fabian is trying to shoot his arm here and catch around and behind Hokage's knee to go probably to a false rip there. Hokage recognizes that, kick his leg out, kind of sprawling, and now since Fabian is overstretching himself, trying to maintain this butterfly hook following Hokage, Hokage is gonna do a beautiful hip switch here, flying hip switch in order to clear Fabian's leg. He's gonna put all his weight here on his left arm and mostly on his left arm, but also on the neck here to lift his leg up and shift those hips in a beautiful way, shifting his leg, driving his right leg to the inside here to clear this butterfly hook as he kind of backsteps this left leg here midair and re-switching his hip, getting his left knee to check Fabian's hip here. Really A beautiful pass. He keeps walking, keeps pinning that leg down, keeps pinning the neck down, opening space now with his left knee to land in that same knee on belly situation, passing Fabian's guard effectively again. Beautiful guard passes by Hokage.